In today's video, we're going to be looking at two cards that go together like grapes and cheese, and that is Zoroark EX and Deduction Kit. This is a combo that allows you to maximize Zoroark's tradability, as by playing Deduction Kit, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order, or shuffle them to the bottom of your deck. So if you're in need for a boss, for example, but you only have one Zoroark to find it, you can play Deduction Kit, and if you see boss, guarantee it. Or if not, dig even further. This allows you to look at effectively 5 cards from one Zoroark trade ability, making it even more consistent. And so today, I've thrown it into an Archaludon Zoroark deck to try this very combo out and see what it can do. So without further ado, let's get going. Well, we're going second, which is exactly what we want, so that's good. The hand, though, I need an energy. I need an energy if I want to pull off an Evo. If not, I do have Budew at least. So that's fine, and we are playing against Zard, which is an interesting one, actually. I don't know how that would... Relor? Okay. You know, Charizard's having a hard time, and you got to play Rapska in your deck. You know what I mean? Right. You know, seriously, give it a top. No. All right. Well, in that case, I think it makes sense for me to just get Pokemon out, right? Does that make sense? Instead of going for the Evo? Because I could Evo now. I mean... I could also go for a Zacian, but that seems like a bad idea. Is it though? Yeah, I think the Budew is definitely better. So in that case, I think I'm just going to get a Duraludon down. And of course, I have my black belts, but I don't need them for this matchup just as much. And I'll get myself Trolley, and in this case, maybe just get a Rigid Band or something. Man, it sucks. I ain't got an energy. I needed a vessel, but it didn't come to me. So let's just do that then. I mean, I could get Evo just in case I decide to go for it next turn. You never know, but let's just go for a Duraludon, and I'm going to go for... I'll leave the other bench slot open. That could be for anything, really. And I'll just Digipollen. I'll make their nose itchy and smelly. Don't know why I went smelly. Don't know where that came from, but we're rolling with it. Let's see what they do. Oh, they just Iono me. Actually, if you give me some juice, I'll be happy. Ah, okay. That's not juicy at all. That's the opposite. What is the opposite of juice? It's dry. I've been given a dry hand. Well, I guess I'll just go for an Evo then, right? I mean... I could either for an Ultra Ball get myself a Zoroark and start drawing, but it might just be better to... I don't know. Well, actually, it seems like this Budew is doing some fine work. Well, it won't be for long. This is going to just knock it out. Okay, so they're gonna Mega Fire my Budew next turn. We know that. But I think having another turn of item lock might be more valuable here than getting a Devo out, because I'll Devo for 2 Zoroark, can I just Ultra Ball for 1, and then not really have to worry about Charizard coming out, you know what I mean? So I think this is the right play here. Will it be? Well, I've only got 1 Zoroark, so it definitely was. That's why you gotta check your prizes. I don't, because I'm better than everyone. We're gonna evolve to Zoroark, and I will trade away the Artazon. My skepticism is because I could use that to get myself Relicanth, but it's fine. Let's just go for another Pollen. They can knock me out, and if I just get an out to an Archaludon, I want to be gusting that Pidgey. That's what I want here. That'd be lovely. Rabscar, absolutely useless in this matchup. Uh-oh. Okay, whoa. Okay, I was anticipating a grand tree, but I guess their tree's not very granular. But my Donny, that is a dangerous card to play. Like, all you need is a simple cure 'em, and you're off. You just lose. I don't know why you're doing that, but they must have prized. No, they have to do tree, but he must have just prized it. Okay. Speaking of awkward though, there is not much I can do with this hand, ultimately. I think I get rid of a Relicanth because I have the Night Stretcher. But I just need an out. Whoa, hello? There you are. Isn't that something? We still haven't even seen the destructive kit, the deconstructing, break the universe to pass kit. You know what I mean? We're just drawing into everything. This is nice. All right, let's attach here. Hey, I'm doing it. I'm bringing up pitch to me. It's going to be pitch to gone now. Go and get out of here. None of that for you, my friend. No, we ain't going to be worried about the Chi-Yu. All right, it's not going to hit us for weakness because of the Metal Defender attack. Let's not forget it turns off our weakness. They could go for a Bonnet Gust play though. That's something they can do, but without a Pidgey, it's unlikely. When I do Nest Ball, are we going to see a Fez? No, they're just going to get another Pidgey. Do I do it again? I think I do, right? Okay, maybe not. I know I did not anticipate. But if they don't get a Charizard out here, it might be worth trying to get another boss. What I can do is I can Artazon here. I guess I can just Ultra Ball and just get another... No, we've prizes, all right. I can remember that, Sean. I can Artazon to shuffle the deck. And deduction. Oh, it's the deduction kit, not deconstruction, the deduction kit. It's all making sense now. Right, in all seriousness, go for an Artazon, shuffle the deck, try and get a boss with the kit, and just gust you up again. It seems like that's the play. Right then, let's go for it. Well, Artazon here, and I think I'll get myself, I might go for another Duraludon, actually. Keep the Turo dream alive. Also, Rigid Band, I don't need you yet. I'm going to need you on the turn where they're hitting 300 to knock me out, basically. There's clearly no Dusknoir action. This is just straight Zard. Wait, is this? I have a feeling this is the free Charizard deck. But I don't play the ladder for a few days and I'm this far behind. Jeepers. Well, either way, nothing we can do about that. Let's Deduction Kit. Is there a boss? Oh, it's there. And look at this. Because of the kit, I can guarantee it by putting boss's orders to the top and actually prioritizing what I want here. And from one Zoroark, I'm able to get it. Ain't that just so cool? I love it. Let's get rid of the energy because we need that in the discard pile. And Bob's your uncle. Boss, in you come. Knock out this bad boy, and we'll say sayonara. You ain't getting no birds into play, my guy. Only fish. And there's the other Zoroark. That's wonderful. Bro, literally, the Deacon, it just did everything. It did exactly what it was planning to do. Or I planned for it to do, sorry. It's actually a pretty cool combo. Regardless of that, though, do they have a candy? It seems like they're just not getting it. They doing it. Don't you dare have another Pidgey. Okay, they failed the Nest Ball. I do think this is like the free Charizard deck or something. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it looks like it's the case. Because obviously the right way to play Charizard is definitely with Dusknoir. But even then, like in the format, it's still not that strong. So I don't know, actually. Is Dusknoir still like the optimal build? I can't tell. Oh, actually, I might visit Charizard in the future because I've got an idea. All right, we'll come to that. You see, now that Charizard is technically a rogue deck, I can play it and not have everyone angry at me or be angry at myself. Wow. Ain't that a feeling? Right, all seriousness, let's go. Archaludon. I think we've used our boss luck. I'll be real with you. Hey, you never know. Let's check the deck. I'll use Artazon to deck check quickly. I can actually just get another Zorua too. There's no bench threat, so that's good. We do have one more boss. We have 2 deduction kits. 3 Pokégear. We could get another boss and just boss up the Mew. But I feel like that's more for a late game play, right? Yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. They've managed to take prizes, though. They're not falling behind, mind you. So let's not, like, get too ahead of ourselves. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to trade the Riddage. Yeah, the Riddage, yes. I was going to say Rigid Band, the Vitality Band. And we just get the boss? Okay, hold on. I kind of want to save that for the late game, but I might as well just do it now. They're dead drawing. Why am I not just going to gust the Mew? That's their only out to draw. Yeah, I'm doing it, boys. Okay, I've decided. He hath us chosen. As I'm going to simply... And I can actually bench this Fez now without... No, I might actually need space. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go for the boss and simply bring up them. We are deconstructing them right now. And yes, I know this Archaludon doesn't have the damage output that the poison package gives it, but it has so much more deck search. And that's really what I like about it. And what's funny is this also does kind of bring me back to the good old days, you know, of like Zoroark decks with like X attacker, you know, Zoroark GX and all that. This is very much in a way like Zoroark Glycopod in a sense. I mean, it's not the Glycopod, what you would do. For those who don't know, Glycopod GX had an attack. Oh, there's odds out. Oh no. They're going to start infernaling my raining. But either way, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Glycopod would be like a switch attacker. This one's more of an evolve attacker, but you know, you still got like Acerola, which is now Arturo. You know, this is very reminiscent of that kind of build. And I love it for every reason. Right, we're going to need Rigid Band then. We need to get Rigidity so we can survive a hit. But the problem is they can just like gust knock me out. So we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, the good thing is we've completely robbed them of their consistency. So that's fine. And I actually now can bench the Fez with some sort of confidence. So let's assembly Alloy here. And we want to be just attaching like so. The band and the energy. The black belt is only going to push me to 260 and they might retreat. So what do I need to do here? I need to get a Pal Pad. I need to get my Gust back. So what we'll do is we'll bench the Fezandipiti. I'm going to Arven and get myself Pal Pad back. And yeah, sure thing, just get a choice band, that's fine. We'll Pal Pad the bosses back and then just draw into it. I mean, we're drawing basically our whole deck with this kind of board state. How many cards is that? That's 3, that's 5, that's 7. 9 cards! Bloody hell! Chill out, mate. What's going on here? Give me my cards. 9 of them. That's and we get the Deduction Kit on top. Bro, how are we not getting boss? All right, let me try this. All right, let me go for a trade and just get rid of Evo. I don't need to do Deduction just yet. I can still just raw draw into it, and I'm going to try and do so here. If not, I can Deduction and try and guarantee it, but... Oh, wow. Okay, so it's... Okay. Deduction! Save me! All right. Well, I was going to get it anyway. That was kind of a pointless deduction because I was going to use Fez. I was getting those free cards anyway. No, actually, I could have whiffed the boss and put him to the bottom of the deck. So, no, I made the right choice. Speaking of choices, I think what I need to do here is get rid of Fluff. So, I think Black Belt's got to go... yeah, because obviously they can still try Gust trap me. No, but if they Gust, they win. So... Yeah, no. I don't know what I'm doing there. Worst case scenario is they just Iono me and retreat. So, well, you know, assuming they don't gust. And in that case, I just need to get my bosses. So I think it was still correct to thin. Yeah, okay. And at least save a deduction. There's the boss. We were seeing it. Oh, wait, they won. Wait. Bro, when they bossed in my head, I literally thought, I don't know why my mind fractured. It was like there's two scenarios here. They're going to boss and trap you and boss and win. I don't know why I thought that at the same time. But hey, that's Charizard. We just got Charizarded. What's happening? Is Charizard taking over again? What's going on? Why is it Charizard all the time, all of a sudden? I wasn't prepared for the Zard. I can't prepare for it. Oh my God, it's just still... Okay. So I've learned the lesson. The lower parts of the ladder are probably dominated by the free decks. That being like Zards and Dragapult and all of that. At least that's my conclusion. However, this has upgraded cards. We have the Golden Buddy. We have the Pidgey. So this might not be a typical build. But I guess the lower part is just Zard dominant. I guess it makes sense because Zard is like the easiest to learn deck, I guess. It's self-sufficient, you know, has a really low barrier to entry. Right, let's try and go for a different game plan here then. I'm actually going to see if I can get Zacian going. That would be kind of cool. Let's go. Let's go for a trolley. Get 2 Duraludons, 2 Zoroark, leave an empty space. We'll attach this bad boy, and I could attach for turn, meaning all I need is a simple evolution here to get going. But do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. I'm going to say you don't have the knockout on me next turn. It's that simple. It is that simple. So this Zacian is here for wall decks, you know? I think it's kind of straightforward there. It is the worst Zacian. The newer Zacian that's coming out, I believe in Destined Rivals is better because you don't need like the Hop's Choice Band in order to actually get it attacking. And it kind of does the same job. This is the worst Zacian for it, but you need this in Archaludon. You need Zacian because as soon as you come up against an old Ogapon, you're having a bad day. You're having a bad time. Oh, they just straight boss here. I guess it makes sense. Bring up my old Duraludon, and I'm just kind of chilling. I can't get it out of the active. Then again, if I just get myself a Turo, then I might be able to pull something off. They're gonna go for Call for Family, though. Definitely the right move, right? You go into some more Pidgeys. That was a very smart play, all things considered. Now I'm intimidated, because I have to try and deal with someone who clearly knows what they're doing. And me, I don't... Whoa! Hello! They've got the kitty cat! I'm so down for that. Hey, double Zoroark. I'm even down for that too. Hello. This is kind of looking pretty funky, if you ask me. I want to pull off another Insta-Strike, though. Get 2 prizes. That'd be so good. Can I get there? Do you know what? I can with this, but at the price of a retreat. It's whether or not I want to do that. Or instead, just go for a Gust play. I think the retreat is just smarter, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. And I could take out the Pidgey... Oh, I could actually take out double Pidgey. I think that might be smarter. Yeah, I think so. And I might, instead of trying to commit to this Zacian now, because that seems a bit dangerous, I think I'm just going to attach to this Duraludon. I can obviously just evolve here and have that sorted. So in that case, I just boss up the Pidge and go for... Bro, it is... Do you know what? I feel like I'm just committing Pidgey genocide at this rate. How many times I've killed Pidgeys? Jesus Christ. We haven't chicken for dinner or what? Do you know what? We won't talk about it. There's a Turo. That's really... now I should have attached this one now that I think about it. Yeah, why didn't I attach it? I didn't even think about that. It's fine. This deck is misplay proof. It has to be. So like I lost to Wizard just a second ago. Litten with the fake out. Oh no. Oh, it's a Tails as well. Hey, you know you're having a bad time when you got a fake out. That is absolutely mental. Okay. Well, I think I go for another boss on the Charmander and just get the knockout. I mean, I don't want that legacy energy to come into play. All right, let's go for a Zoroark. I'm getting rid of Artazon because I don't want them having more outs. They're struggling. I want more of that. All right, let's trade again and get rid of, in this case, the TM Evo. And the hand is just going to build now. That's what's going to happen here. Right, I'll attach here now out of you know, learning from my mistake. And then what I can do is just boss again. Just, bro, boss is the card for this deck. It's insane. I'm actually contemplating going up to quad boss because it is just constant boss KO your targets. And even now, they still have to deal with this Zacian, right? Because I still have one more boss. I can... If I find it, go for Pal Pad. But when you have, like, gear and deduction kit, finding boss is so simple. Oh, that as far as spanner into the works, though. A bit of a nuisance, but I would like to boss again, please. That would be kind of nice. Let's first off go for a trade. See if we find a boss or deduction. We don't get either. I think I will throw down here another Duraludon, actually. I think that's probably smarter. Yeah, because I'm probably getting a KO before I get to use that Relicanth. And then I will... Okay, so we didn't get Deduction Kit, so I think I just got to trade now and then double Pokégear and hope that I get it. That seems to be the move. We'll get rid of Zorua. Oh, okay. So here's a fun combo as well. I can Deduction Kit and then increase the odds of my Pokégear from hitting, because if I don't see a boss in the top 3, I can put that to the bottom of the deck, meaning I have more outs for the Pokégear looking at the top 7 cards. So let's try it. See, no boss. I'm going to put them all to the bottom of the deck. And Pokégear, come and get it. Oh, no. Okay. No, it's fine. We'll just do... it's like I just shuffled my deck. Now you're making me look stupid. Come on, just give me the boss. Okay, it's fine. Listen, I've got 1. I tried. I did increase the odds as much as I could, but it's definitely just Pal Pad territory now then, isn't it? It seems like that's the case. Let's go for it. And I will Pal Pad into the double boss here. I can get an Archaludon out, but there just isn't a case for it right now, right? Because I don't know which one I should be accelerating to. I want to keep that door open. So let's at least Rigid Band here, because they will be hitting 300 if they do. Well, they're not getting a Charizard. What am I talking about? Okay, no, wait. Just Insta Strike, man. To be fair, I didn't need the boss. I would have liked it just to get more damage on the Turo cat, because if they do come out with the big cat, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance, but we're obviously so far ahead now, it doesn't even matter. So, you know, there's that. There's the Incineroar. They do get it out, and they are hitting me for straight damage, so fair play. Yeah, they've got the other option, so I don't blame you. Okay, so now it's time to cook. Let's go for the Archaludon. I kind of want to Turo this one, but I'm not going to. And I don't want to give them any more out, so I'm going to get rid of the Fez and probably Black Belt, I think. Black Belt's mainly there for, like, Goldengo and stuff. We don't need it here. Wait a second. I forgot to get... I forgot to get Archaludon. What am I doing? Wait, was there an Archaludon in deck? Wait, have we prized 2 Archaludon? Wait, I'm sure I would have got it if I saw I had the option to. I'm certain of it. Let's... wait a second. This is getting a bit strange. Did I have the outs? Oh, I actually priced... Wait, my 2 Archaludon are here? You're telling me these 2 cards are... You're having a bubble. All right, fine. If that's what you want, I'll have to just use Turo, which I've already discarded. But it's fine. I'll just do this. You kind of forced my hand here, but I guess it is what it is. Let's... Oh, do I get an Archaludon down that? Do I get this down? Does it matter? It might. All right, sure thing. Let's just Archaludon here, evolve. If I'm correct, we're not getting KO'd here, so that should be fine. Now I got rid of Turo because it means I had more, like, variety in supporters, but now I'm kind of wanting it back in case they just try and, you know, trap me in the active. That would be a problem. But then again, I should have the energy to retreat, so trapping isn't a big deal. All right, so let's just get rid of the gear. Have I misplayed? Definitely, but it's what I said. This deck is misplay proof. Just go for a defender. You can't hit me for weakness. Remember that. And unless Donnie drops a Relicanth of his own, no, they don't have the extra damage litten, so we're fine there. We're just chilling. It got a bit dicey then. What is it with these stage 2 fire decks that it suddenly just gets a bit awkward at the end? What's going on there? Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's the reality. Oh well, either way, Poffin in you come. As there's another Charmander and Litten. I think you know it's over though. Come on. I think you know. You've not played a Gust card. That Hustle Play isn't doing enough. Please tell me that's the case. Please tell me they're not going to knock out. Wait. You were that close? Oh my god, 10 HP? I commend you, sir. Either way, you lose. I'm just going to go for a nice 370. Let me hit the big boy damage, okay? It's a little BME, but I don't care. Wait, hold on. The Legacy. I haven't won yet. Oh my god, but we lost the burn? Wait, what's going on? Okay, the burn's gone, so we survive. But I forgot about the Legacy. I thought it was game over. I was so wrong. Oh my lord. You can't come back. You can fake out for a... Do you know what? Fake out for a knockout? Don't blame you. I would love to do that, so please do it. Come on, my friend. Lose in style. Yeah, there it is. They lose in style. And they flip heads, but it means nothing because I'm knocked out anyway, so the paralysis doesn't matter. And I just need an energy. So all I need to do is just Arven here. Okay. Sounds good to me, baby. Let's Arven. Let's get Night Stretcher, and we will simply take the knockout here. That was, again, a little bit awkward. But we got there. You know, it's fine. Awkward pricing, weird, like, legacy energy stuff, burns, all that. It was all a bit weird. Seems like this deck attracts that kind of stuff. Let's just go for the knockout. Metal Defender. And we'll get our deserved win there. Going first is not our forte, but I guess that's what we've been given. Let's go for a Zoroark. And I think I just attach it. That is getting a bit scary, though, coming up against the Zas. Well, I guess there's not, like, a lot of high damage output to start. I'm just worried about the crammy whammies. But there is only one way to find out how this is going to go. So let's see. Instant Hop's Choice Band coming down. And I can deal with this Zacian. I need Vitality Band. That's why it's in the deck. Zacian, this Zacian deck is a little hot on the ladder on the higher end. It's a deck that has a little bit of a cult following online. So you got to respect it a little bit. And I think that going up for that 220 to 230 can go a long way. So I thought, why not? Either way, there's a Snorlax. You know, we know your max damage is 120, so you're not knocking me out. We know that. There you are. There's the Instant Strike. No knockouts. Our Raging Hammer's doing decent damage, but obviously Duraludon's just better in that case. So, I think I just Iono. I need a Vessel and an out to Archaludon. That's it. 2 cards. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right. Well, in that case, let's get another Duraludon down. I could respond with a Zacian, but that just seems like a bad idea. And I think what I do is to increase my odds dramatically, well, not dramatically, somewhat, I'm going to grab myself a supporter now and then trade the Redemption. Hey, you never know. I could just get it. I could just hit it. Okay. So you're telling me I've got a Zacian. I've got a Zacian swing, but that seems kind of pointless. Because I'll be doing 60 to the Zacian, 30 somewhere on the bench. That's going to get moved off of Monkey Dory anyway. So it just seems what's smart for me to do here is just attach here and just go for a hammer in. Because that sets up the Archaludon KO anyway. And that will also have us ready for it. So put an energy discard power, we Ultra Ball with Arven, and then just get Archaludon out. Okay, yeah, that seems like it's the smarter move rather than just like going into the Zacian, even though I have it in hand. Oh, actually, what's really cool about the Zacian, by the way, which I do like, is it does also help in the Joltik box matchup because you can, you know, with high gust in the deck, you can gust up Pikachu if we go second, which is like a strong ideal, and then literally just take out a Joltik whilst also pinging damage on the Pikachu so you can allow for a 1-hit KO later on. It is a bit of a roundabout way to, you know, kind of deal with the Pikachu, whereas the Poison archetype can just poison it and it's done. But it's just another option, you know? Either way, they've got everything they need there, and I think we've made the right call to not go for the Zacian play. Oh, wait, no, though, because they've healed off their it doesn't matter. It doesn't. We're fine. We're fine. We just get Vitality Band with the Arven. We're okay. I don't like my lack of support on the bench, though. I need a little bit more juice, I think. I need more draw, bro. Oh, hi. It's another... I did, mate. I didn't do anything. No, I wasn't talking about you, Artazon. Don't get all cozy with me. Just wanted a Zorua, all right? You have to get that close to me. Anyway, Arven, Ultra. Yep. Okie dokie. And, oh, you're kidding me. Bro, what is it with prizings in this video? I've prized Vitality? Are they trying to stop me from getting to Master League? They don't want me to prove the strength of this deck. I see it, and you're fraud. I have been defrauded. I am furious. Absolutely furious, I must say. Okay, I'm gonna ditch the Zacian. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch the Zacian play. And we'll just cope, I guess. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of the choice. And dare I get rid of Relicanth? That seems like a very bad idea. But I like bad ideas because they always end up turning into good ones. That's how it works, right? So I'll just get rid of the Archaludon. It's okay. The odds are already stacked against me. Why can't they be a little bit more? Let's go for an energy here. Attach, and I'm gonna have to just swing. I could attach the Rigid. Yeah, I guess it's gonna reduce some damage output. I mean, it's better than nothing. Let's... Pal Pad, I like saving for boss, but in this case, I think I just need to get some consistency going, man. It's not going well, Chief. Just hit me. Go on. In these cases, I wish I also played Monkey Dory. But I guess that's what I get for wanting to have fun. I'll get punished. Speak of the devil, another Monkey Dory coming through. And they are going to ping damage on the Archaludon. Interesting. I guess in their head, they're trying to set it up for a cram KO. They can cram me for 210. It will actually be 180 with the Rigid Band. Can they get to that number? They might be able to, actually. So this is a matter where Turo, I think, is the most important card in this matchup. I need to just remove the damage they're dealing. That's what I need to do. Okay, I figured it out. I understand what needeth to be done. So now they're going to be doing 90 damage to me. That seems unless... Don't you dare attach an energy. Don't you dare attach an energy. Don't you dare 1-hit KO my Archaludon. How dare you? Oh, no, they got 1 energy in discard power. It's fine. Look. I was like, wait. They're not doing that. They're just preparing an Archaludon. Fair dues, my friend. Fair dues. Ooh, okay. Artazon. I kind of want to bounce that past to it. But do you know what? I've got to draw. I've got to find Turo. Is it Turo turn now, though? Is that what we want? I can't say for sure. The Archaludon will 1-hit KO me. If I could, do you know what? I would like to Turo. That's no Turo, so I'm going to put them all at the bottom of the deck and reluctantly get rid of Night Stretcher. It's, again, an out to my Relicanth, but I have different plans. Okay, alrighty. I hear you loud and clear, my friend. I'm going to get a Pokégear then. Do I get Pokégear? Or do I just get Trolley? My trolley's not... The only thing trolleys get me is Fez. I don't want to get Fez right now. So, is it better to just Vessel then? No, it's better to get Ultra Ball, right? So I can just get another Archaludon out right away. I could also do that with Night Stretcher, but I might also need to use that. Okay, no, we'll do this. This is seems correct. At least all things considered. Do I want to attach? That's the question. Probably not. I think I just Metal Defender. It does suck. The Archaludon's taking me out. Oh, wait, is it? Is it though? No, it's... Wait, hold on. Does the Rigid Band keep me safe? No, it doesn't. Oh, man, it doesn't even keep me safe from the cram. Oh, wait, no, it does. Wait, hold on, my brain. No, it doesn't. Okay, no, it doesn't. It's fine. I'm trying to do maths. I figured it out. The max they can do to me if cram is 180, I have 180 HP, so the cram will actually do the deed. Okay, so in this case, what I need to do is try and take out the Duraludon, right? That's the biggest damage dealer. That's going to knock this out. But they also can do that the cram too. God, they have so many outs that I just don't have right now because I just didn't get that Rigid Band to take the one-hit knockout. I just need a Rigid Band and we'll be winning. That's it. But we just prized it. That's the theme of today's video. Don't prize your cards, people. It's a skill issue. What? Hold on. Hold the phone. You may have given me a chance here because I can just one hit KO you and that bypasses cram. I mean, they can still get boss game with Archaludon, but they need to get the Archaludon, right? So you're saying I need to boss now? Okay, I hear you loud and clear. Let's go for a trade. I just need the juice. Come on, just give me even a deduction kit. Bro, I better hit it. So in this case, is it correct to Zoroark now? I think it is. To just increase the odds as much as I possibly can. I'm going to get rid of Zorua now. And okay, all right, we're still hanging about. We're still lurking here. Keep thinning. Thinning is winning, as they say. And I think it is time. I could Ultra Ball away an energy and an Arven to really dig. It might be worth it. It's getting rid of a lot of energy, though. And I'm concerned about that. But I think I have to make the attempt. Do I get the Fez and bench it? I'm getting it out, but do I bench you now? Well, they can't take free prizes next turn. The Fez kind of guarantees the out. All right, well, no, it doesn't guarantee anything, but it just really increases the odds. I think it makes more sense to Fez and then Pokégear because that gives me the chance to look at the top 10 cards of my deck to get a boss instead of looking at 7, shuffling and then Fezzing and hoping that I still get it. I think the Fez is definitely correct. I'm still looking at like 49% of my deck if I just Poké. Do you know what? I'm gonna Fez. Let me get Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti. Okay, well, I didn't need it. We got boss. I could have done it with gear, but it's fine. Let's boss up this bad boy and we can actually take it out. So they have been fully punished here for benching that. That said, Archaludon boss, well, they do need the energy, is enough to win them the game. Oh, it's getting scary. It's getting scary. I'm not going to attach the energy. Might need it. Vitality Band. The big dealer. Come on. Let's do it, boys. We can do this. Just need an Archaludon from the prizes. Okay, we still can get there. I don't know why they thought they would, why I thought they would win with just knocking this out. They need 3 prizes, not 2. But we didn't. Oh, okay. We didn't get an out to Archaludon. All right. Oh, that's why, because Duraludon's in the prize. Wait, not in the prize, in the discard. 2 Duraludon in the discard power. I only play 3. It's thin lines, but we do have 1 Night Stretcher, so I might not need the Knights now for the Relicanth and instead need it for something else. You can't attack with Cram. You can't. I've bypassed your thing, bro. They're clearly attaching it to retreat, actually. I can see what they're doing. They're going to retreat, try and Archaludon. I get it. So if I just boss this Duraludon, I win? Is that what we're saying? Because they're probably going to retreat to Snorlax or maybe another Cram. Oh, you're just retreating straight into it? You're going to... Oh, it's GG. You just lose, right? If you attack me, you lose. Oh, bro. You see what's in the discard? They're probably just thinking I don't have the out to get it, but I can. Oh, they pass? What if they hit me with 180? What if they hit me with the Relicanth? That would be terrifying. Oh, they scooped anyway. They probably didn't have it. It's not that kind of deck. Well, we've seen who's the better Archaludon. I mean, the better Zacian. I mean, I am better than them. So thank you for watching. As always, do leave a like and please do subscribe if you did enjoy. I will be streaming soon as well, by the way. So if you want to keep an eye out for my streams, it's usually 7 p.m. onwards, UK time, GMT, BST, whatever T you like. But of course, most importantly, take good care of yourself and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.